Hey everybody, Travis King here, also known as Diamondback Predator, and today we're going to do a review of the Deadpool Core taco truck. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This little puppy set me back about $100. I think if you went to the show you could get it for 80 something. I got a friend of mine to ship it on me through one of the toy forums. Basically what you have here is these figures are in the 3.75 inch scale line of the Marvel Universe. The company who produces them is Hasbro. It's their exclusive. And we're going to go ahead and crack this puppy open and see what we got inside. So here's a little picture of its contents, of what we got inside. And let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, first hard shell taco we have is Kidpool. And Kidpool is a pretty neat little guy. He's got two little mini lightsabers he comes with. I can't tell if those come out of his hands. I think those are stuck on, permanently affixed to his hands. So I don't know if those come out as accessories or not. We're going to find out here shortly though. Next up on the list, this is Champion Pool. They call it Champion of the Universe, but Champion Pool. He's from the Marvel Universe Versus line. They have him versus several characters: Punisher, Wolverine, Deadpool. Basically, Deadpool beats off the rest of the universe and becomes Champion of the Universe. Champion Pool. So that's a pretty cool little figure. They never gone that way with the figure line yet. This is Deadpool, the main character of the team. Deadpool's got some interesting arm floaties here, and he's got some new accessories that the previous Deadpool figures have not had. He also got a new head. This new head sculpt. He's got the mask pulled up over his mouth, probably so he can eat tacos and burritos, hence the taco truck. Now we've got Lady Pool. Lady Pool is the female Deadpool character from the Deadpool core. Looks like her accessories are repaints from the AIM soldiers, the AIM soldiers that have been released on the Marvel Universe. And last, we have these interesting little characters. This is Squirrel Pool, Dog Pool, and this is a floaty that's going to go to our regular Deadpool figure that came with the set. So he's got matching arm floaties and a rubber ducky to go around his belly. Very funny. Let's take a quick look right under here at the bottom of the box. I don't know if everybody can read it, but it says "Justice with a side of guac." And on the other side, it's got your number here. Because this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, there's only so many of them. They make 25,000, 50,000, however many they make. And hence the rarity of this particular set. First up we have Squirrel Pool. Squirrel Pool has no articulation. He doesn't move. He's got these two little samurai swords on his back that do not come off. But he's an interesting little animal character, so that's not the end of the world. Dog Pool also does not have any articulation. He's a little bit bendable, but for the most part he is stationary. Kidpool is the same way. Got the same thing going on with Kidpool. Arms and legs do not move. Lightsabers do not come out. There's no neck swivel or head swivel. He's just a solid piece of plastic. A little bit disappointing on those, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Next we're talking about Lady Deadpool. Lady Deadpool, her legs, you cannot bend these legs apart like the other female characters you can in the line. When I say that from the standpoint of you can't make her stand in much of an action pose. She's an interesting character though, so obviously you're not going to be able to get her without having to got this set. So it's definitely worth it, I'd say, for the most part. Again, her weapons are repaints. We'll just set her down for a minute because she's kind of difficult to work with. Champion Pool, he's got the most articulation of any of the characters here, as far as I can tell. He's got the bicep swivel, got the joints for the regular joints for elbows and knees. He also has thigh swivel. He's got ankle rockers, so we can get a whole lot of different poses out of him as far as standing. His wrists move. They even have an extra joint so you can move the wrist back and forth this way. His chest has got some decent articulation to it. There is no waist swivel, however, underneath that belt. Also, one other thing about Champion Pool, there's nowhere to store his knife. There's my head. His knife or his sword on him. He doesn't have a place to store these things like the other members of the team do. So that's the only real downside to that particular figure. And last but not least on the roster of the Deadpool Corps, we have Deadpool himself, Wade Wilson. Hooray. These goofy arm floaties do come off, thank goodness, because we don't want him to look goofy forever, even though it's fun to have him, you know, you can see his comic side, which definitely comes out when you see his way he talks and the way he behaves in his comics. Back to the figure. Deadpool's holster here for his pistol is way too small to possibly ever fit this gun in there. Like I said, this is a repainted gun that came with the Cable figure that came out in Series 3, if I'm not mistaken. And it's really hard to get Deadpool to work with these guns. I've been trying with the rifle and the pistol, and they just aren't really meant for a smaller figure. They kind of work, but yeah, they're going to fall out. The swords and this belt, this looks like a repaint from the X-Men Origins Deadpool figure. He does have some better articulation, not the ankles, however. He can just move side to side on the ankles. Okay, so this is the last shot I'm going to have of the Deadpool core team set. All in all, very good collection to pick up if you can find it. But again, it isn't exclusive. So for those of you who feel like you have to have everything, you may have a little bit of time coming across this one, but maybe not. I know it's out there on eBay. It's out there on a couple other action figure exclusive sites. So good luck to you hunters out there. This is Diamondback Predator. I'll see you all in the next review.